offense getting the football back.
The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success, at least so far, here in the second quarter. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Garoppolo. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up fourth down. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down.
It's Jeffrey Simmons that time who got in to record the sack.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front, nowhere to go with the football.
And that's caught at the 25. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play there for the Niners. And even 50 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Garoppolo now. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Well, they intercept Garoppolo for the 3rd time.
Picked off by the safety, Kenny Vaccaro. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. On 1st and 10, Tannehill. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pick.
Again, Tannehill.
2nd and 6.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Yards to go.
Tannehill throwing again. He finds Humphries. And he's going to have a first down, and they get into field goal range here at the 29. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. On 1st down, it's Tannehill. It's complete to Brown, right side. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Titans moving quickly here. They're in the hurry up. Throwing again on 2nd down. Tannehill. This complete to Henry over the
Titans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal. This will be caught at about the 5. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown.
Touchdown.
Ricky Seals-Jones as the first half is winding down. And the Titans are just an extra point away from moving out in front. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag.
Defense.
You gotta be kidding me.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
$14 seconds, all that's left to this first half as they come up on 1st down. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the safety, Kenny Vaccaro. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted by the Titans. They'll take
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. Myers' kick is good. And that will do it for this first half.
31.
And just like that, on we head to half number 2.
Dan Bailey set to kick off.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the way they ran offense in the first half, I think they were very calm, congratulatory, but also what they were saying is, don't expect them to be the same on defense. They'll be the ones making the adjustments. Let's see what they do, and we'll attack accordingly.
And we'll see. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack.
And Nick Bosa so quick on the outside, he gets in there to bring him down.
On 2nd down now, it's Henry. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
3rd down.
Got a man on the right sideline. It's Brown. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And this one's incomplete.
He was looking for Raheem Mostert there.
But now it's 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards.
Garoppolo looks to throw. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And now here is another interception. Picked off near the 42. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. From just shy of midfield, Tannehill, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
It's third down.
And throwing on third down, Tannehill goes underneath for Henry. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And the Titans first down.
This is Henry. Stiff-armed him. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
Their own 24-yard.
San Francisco set to go on offense once more.
They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need...
Just a little hiccup. I did be ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so
Welcome back in, everyone, to EA Sports coverage of the NFL. We're in the third quarter now. The 49ers in possession of the football. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6 at their 48-yard line.
Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. And this one is incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion.
And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. 49er. A big play there. His 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the 49ers are back within a score.
That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert.
And he will dive into the end zone, and the two-point conversion is successful. I guess the coach looked at the two-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a three-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a two-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
At their own 25-yard line.
And we spotlight Derrick Henry now. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone, and now he's just trying to do it for a second time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage, and again, that second score here in the 3rd quarter. That catch good for only a couple.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you.
And the Niners get there and bring him down.
It was Eric Armstead fighting his way through that time to record the sack.
And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. That's taken on the 25. 51 yards on the punt there. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit? And now here is another interception.
Picked off by Christian Fulton.
And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line.
Intercepted by the Titans.
Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Derrick Henry and the rest of the Titans offense about ready to roll again.
We've seen him be good so far. He's hoping to continue that trend here in quarter number 3.
And typically when you see guys running it this well, they see the game in slow motion, don't they? They see the cuts happen, they see the blocks happen, they feel really good about their vision, and then they use their legs to find that open space.
And he's had some good help up front to boot.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 40.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Tannehill. He'll find his tight end, Seals Jones. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Tennessee.
They'll run with Henry.
And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there.
There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd.
Again, it's Henry. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st.
A gain of 4. And this.
From the gun, here's Tannehill.
3rd down.
He gets it to Brown, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
Complete.
27 yards there on a very nice third down conversion. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. The quick slant caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, Tannehill. Got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Corey. Davis, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So that drives 7 plays in length. And the result in the end, a Titans touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Pettis now on the return. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Niners take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
That's good.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
At the 44.
Garoppolo on 1st down. But correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Garoppolo finding his tight end Kittle. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. The Niners on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And he is going to have a 49ers first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there. With touchdown number 27, that ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year. And the 49ers have cut it back within a score. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back at the 10.
Is no good.
So trying to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you're trying to throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
Now it's Adam Humphries on the return. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays, they're going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal? End the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 12 yards there and a first down. Tannehill now to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. And look at this. For the second straight play, the 49er defense drops him for a loss. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Back to throw, Tannehill. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. He's going to field this at the 4. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Garoppolo and the Niners now. Down by 4. A minute 51 on the clock. Their long win streak in great peril as they come up 1st and 10. A nice looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Obviously a big 1st down right there.
Yeah, they still got to hustle. They got to get up to the line of scrimmage and get set. But I don't think necessarily you need to spike it. But they've got to continue to move quickly.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. Back to throw. Garoppolo completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Garoppolo. That's going to be caught. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Wow. I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late. But now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Here's Humphries. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Humphries on the return. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now it's Tannehill. That's complete to his tight end, Seals Jones. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Now we've got movement up front. I think this is going to be on the Titans. The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
They'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. A costly sack. They'll have to use a timeout here. And barring a defensive penalty, they'll be looking at one final play. On 4th down, Tannehill. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
Titans
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
As an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for San Francisco, they continue to cruise through this first half of the schedule as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign. And they'll get to stay home again next week as the Seattle